Libras, welcome. This is your general reading for April 19th through the 22nd. It is a quick energy check-in, so please, if you're looking for a longer reading, check out my channel. If this doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart. I'm sure there's a message in there for you somewhere. And if this does resonate with you, remember to hit the like button and consider subscribing. It does help me grow and try to create a good community for you guys. Okay, so it looks like your main energy here is a strong, powerful card during this time. You have the World card. In this deck, it's called the World Tree. But you're completing some kind of lesson or goal during this time. And you have the Page of Swords following that up, who is what I consider the investigator of the group. He does all the detective work. He puts a lot of thought into things. And, just want to take a look at that real quick. So you're doing some thinking. You're doing some researching on something. Let's see what we can figure out. The King of Wands. So this could be a fire sign coming into your reading. It could be your energy. I like to wait on the people to see. King of Swords. I feel like that's definitely your energy. The Page of Wands. There's new potential coming in for you guys. I feel like this is potential. But you have two pages here. This could have something to do with children, but I feel like these are messages, thoughts, ideas, new things coming in, passionate, creative, intellectual. There's something coming in for you guys strongly. You have this King of Wands and this King of Swords energy, two very strong masculine energies. One talks about being bold and fierce, okay? And one talks about being strategic and well-planned. So let's see what we got going on. And the Queen of Swords, definitely your card on the bottom of the deck here, Libras. She talks about facing the truth, speaking the truth. She's very intellectual, imaginative, but she's not afraid to cut things out when it's time to either. This is a turning point for you guys, but you have to have the inner courage, that could be a Leo coming in, to take action towards this new journey for you guys. And this is going to bring abundance. This talks about working very hard and being dedicated to your skills and developing your home and developing a time of happiness. This is great already. I already feel good energy off this reading. All right, let's see what your lesson or goal has been about. Lesson or goal for Libra World card. Challenge. There's some kind of challenge. This is the Devil card in this deck, but I absolutely love this card in this deck. I love how she's riding in the white horse with the doves above her head, because that's what I see the Devil card as, is a challenge, and that's what it's called in this deck, the challenge card. And she's riding in to overcome it with light. Okay, so you're completing a lesson here on some kind of challenge you've had to overcome, and you've overcome it. The World card tells me you have overcome this challenge, whatever it is. Okay, what is the Page of Swords? The Lovers. You're doing some thinking here on a romantic situation, on a soulmate possibly, even a twin flame, or a Gemini. Okay, let's look a little further. We have the Death card on this King of Wands, and I feel like that's what has come to an end. There might have been a toxic relationship in your life that has come to an end for you guys. You may have decided to cut them out in your own energy here in this Swords energy, and that might have been the cycle that you've completed. The Death card is not a bad card, the same as the Devil's not. And mixed with that World Tree here, okay, that tells me you've completed this lesson or goal, and that's why this is ending, okay? Which tells me you're going to rebirth into something much better. And you're getting the clarity, the truth, the clear thoughts to overcome this, all right? So you're growing. What is the King of Swords? Show me the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords, beautiful. You're heading out toward, you're being very strategic and well-planned here and very intentional. And you're heading out to make the lifestyle changes that are necessary for yourself, okay? The Knight of Swords, he heads right out. The King of Swords, he takes his time to have a plan, but the Knight of Swords heads out to conquer that plan, okay? You're manifesting in This is something with potential. It's something creative, something you're passionate about. Let's see if I can get one more on that. The Hangman. You're trying to gain perspective exactly on how to bring the potential out in some kind of, I feel like it's a project. Okay, for some of you, this is a project coming in. For others of you, this might be a new love situation, but I feel like for a lot of you, this has something to do with a project that has a lot of potential that you're trying to manifest in, and you're kind of within looking for perspective on it. It's separate from this love situation that's going on. Yeah, and like I was saying, okay, so you have that Death card and you have the World Tree telling me something has come to an end. You've completed a lesson or goal. You've overcome the challenge. Okay, it does seem to have something to do with a romantic relationship for most of you. And then we start back out at the 0, the Fool card, okay? So you're ending here on the 21, and that's how the major arcanas work. Once you come to the end of a cycle, you begin a new one. And that's exactly what's supposed to happen. When something ends, a new beginning begins. And that's the beauty of life, okay? So you're starting out on this new journey. You're following your intuition. You need to follow your intuition here. And there may have been some secrets, illusions, or lies that you've had to deal with that have made things very difficult. But you're seeing things more clearly now and trusting yourself. You know to look for equal give and take in relationships now. And that may have been the lesson that you needed. But you're also heading towards abundance with something. There's your own card. You're embracing who you are. And there's that 7 of Cups I was waiting for, where it's about making the decisions, not knowing what's in your cups here. I do feel like there's been some confusion going on for you prior to that, okay? So prior to now, all right? You may have had some confusion on, especially overcoming that devil energy of not knowing what to do, all right? Because I do sense a little bit of that in, but as soon as you get to here, I feel like that's very clear to you. Yeah, and you're heading out to try to, I love the 3 of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards. But you're heading out to build a brand new future for yourself. This is a time of visualization. And I feel like that's where this project comes in as well. And this ending and this lifestyle changes in this new project. I feel it's like where you're heading for your future. But it's asking you to take that time to visualize, because that's the first part of manifestation. So stop, visualize what you want from your life, especially with after just overcoming so much. You're going to need that time to decide where you want to head. But when we visualize it and we feel it and we feel like we're living it, it's easier to achieve it and manifest it in. All right? Let's pull you guys some oracle cards. Some of you, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. I feel for most of you it is, though, okay? With the Lovers card, that's usually what that indicates. But for some of you, it could, especially because this is such a general reading for so many people, this could indicate any type of relationship or even a relationship between you and your higher self. But yeah, broken heart, like I was saying. For most of you, this is about a romantic relationship. Caring connections, financial constraints. And I do feel like you are going to face some challenges here. Like I said, I feel like you're heading out on this new project. You're going to be making lifestyle changes. There is a new journey. They might overcome these financial constraints. You're going to make new caring connections. You're going to heal from this broken heart that you have. Yeah, and you're going to be open up to door to Spirit here. Spirit is here helping you get through all this. The door is open for you. Just walk through it. Okay. Letting go. Yeah, it's a time for letting go. Vacation. Some of you may need a vacation. I feel like that comes out in you guys' cards a lot as an oracle card. I feel like you get the vacation card a lot. Like you guys just need a break. Raising your standards. Yeah, and it's coming right over that Knight of Swords, which is heading out towards lifestyle changes. And I do feel like, you know, in this situation, that might be part of your lesson as well in overcoming these challenges, is knowing that it's okay to raise your standards, okay? It's okay to raise your standards. It's okay to know what you want. Look inside yourself, right over this Hangman. Absolutely take that look within. Let's get you best actions for this during this time here. Best actions. The Page of Cups, do some reflecting on your own emotions. Like really take the time to reflect. That's how the Page of Cups gets his messages through, is through reflection. The Three of Wands, it's time to visualize, look out and visualize that future that you want. That came out somewhere in your reading as well. But this is a time to figure out how you want to expand yourself in the directions that you want to go. But you're going to have to reflect on your emotions first and begin to visualize a new future for yourself. The Three of Swords. It's time to let go of that broken heart, okay? Right here. Gotta let it go. Gotta move to something new. Gotta reflect on those emotions and move to a better future. The Queen of Pentacles. You will become that Queen of Abundance, okay? She is the Queen of Independence, Abundance. She's also the Queen of, you know, domestic pursuits, even though she's also the Queen of Abundance. And yeah, you're facing some loss and grief, but you've done the investigating into the situation. You're working very hard to make things grow, and there's you. And there's that Queen of Wands, okay? This is, you guys are heading good places. You just gotta let go here. All right, is kind of what I'm getting out of this. Let's get you some animal advice. You're overcoming some strong challenges, okay? And I do feel like they have to do with matters of the heart, which is difficult for Libras especially. You're getting two. The Lynx, Keeper of Secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see other secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So if you do have any secrets right now, keep them to yourself, okay? Make sure you're keeping that to yourself. Just observe the situations going on. That might help you with this reflection. Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Okay, so there might have been a lot of deception that you had to go through, guys. All right. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Yeah, and I do feel like you guys are learning. You're definitely completing things. You're definitely overcoming these challenges. For a lot of you, this has to do with deceit, secrets, lies, illusions, things like that, okay? I'm surprised I don't see more of the moon energy coming in. I know we had it somewhere right here. Yeah. All right. Libras, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. If you are new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you haven't hit that like button yet, I hope you'll consider doing so. It really does help me out a lot. If you're looking for any personal services or these decks, you can find those linked down in the description box below. And until we meet again,